I just start waving.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon. Great to have you here with us today. We got some great guests in studio.
Yes, sir.
Excited to talk to Nick Massie and Zach Cole. We got the St. Augustine Spanish Food and Wine Festival coming up.
Si, senor.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh, yeah, Spanish.
might as well tie it in, right? Branding. Yo quiero Taco Bell. There, you know that one,
I do
right?
know that.
See?
I know that.
But will they have tacos? We're going to find out momentarily.
We will. Yeah, that's right. It'll be better than Taco Bell tacos if they do. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get into it all after we tell you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, they've been more than just a dealership. They're a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Honesty, integrity, community service, those family traditions hold true to this very day out there at Bozard Ford Lincoln. They've got their state-of-the-art service facility, 91 climate-controlled service bays out there, a quick lane if you just need to pop in and out, and you can enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage while you're out there.
Mm-hmm.
Proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year multiple times by Dealer Rater. Their team's dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service just off 95 and 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, our friends at the Bailey Group.
Mm-hmm.
Getting enrolled in a health insurance or Medicare plan does not have to be complicated. In fact, it can be quite the opposite. At the Bailey Group, you're going to work with a local insurance advisor to help you find just the right insurance coverage for your specific needs and budget. Their goal is making getting covered simple. No added costs, no extra fees. The Bailey Group handles individual health and Medicare, corporate benefits, and financial needs for their clients. Check them out. Give them a call, 904-461-1800.
Quick testimonial. Dealt with Tammy yesterday. You know the annoying phone calls that you keep getting from like healthcare industry?
Yeah.
Like you're just... And I called her. I was like, Tammy, is there anything we do with that? And she handled the whole thing, which is awesome.
Did she take you off the list?
Yeah, like literally took me off the list. It was so nice because
Wow.
I get them every time we're recording a show, and I'm like, this is so inconvenient. Can't they just send it in an email? Is there another way? She's like, I'll handle it, and she got me right off the list.
See?
That's why it's important to work with somebody like the Bailey Group.
Yeah, man.
They are the liaisons to healthcare. They understand it.
That and many other reasons.
God
Yeah.
bless your mind.
Nick, Zach, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for being here this afternoon.
Excellent. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
So, Spanish Food and Wine Festival.
Yes, sir.
What year are we in now with the Spanish Food and Wine
We
Festival?
were just talking about that. I want to say 12 total.
Yeah, 12 total-ish.
It's been going on a long
Ish.
time, yeah.
It's 12 or 13.
And we're
Okay.
this
You
will be
have to define the ish now. What's that all about?
well, it predates our involvement, and so
Okay,
we
gotcha.
can't,
Okay.
don't take our word as gospel in that regard. We have been involved, meaning Nick and I and Flagler for 7 years.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
which is with a little
The
COVID
2020
hiatus.
break.
Yeah.
Of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The do-si-do
So,
time.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
exactly.
the
That long
time
forgotten
which we do
period.
not mention.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess
sure.
we just did mention
For
it.
sure,
so-
right.
Yeah.
Gray
yeah.
area.
So 7 years for us. 7 years for
That
us.
one year
Solid.
felt like 7 years, I'll tell you that much.
For
It did.
score.
It did. It
Jeez.
did.
So Nick, obviously deeply involved in the restaurant scene here, Black Fly, Collage. Zach, you work with a lot of students preparing, getting them ready for careers in the hospitality world. So what initially did draw both of you guys into this festival?
Take it away.
Okay. I really have always had a liking for Flagler. I'm a alum of Flagler, so
Oh, cool.
that certainly led to it. But also
Yeah.
just working with the student body. It's great getting to see the younger generation getting ready to enter into the hospitality industry. The wine festival itself really helps spotlight the students and their educational aspect into what they've learned, but also learning on site. So the 3 days really get the students to be able to see exactly what the industry has to offer.
But what does the industry also get an opportunity to recruit some high talent?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been able to obtain and hire several people.
That's
Probably
awesome.
probably about
Really?
a dozen.
Yeah.
That's great.
And most of them are still there.
So it's a real opportunity for everybody
Yeah,
involved.
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. They one of the things students always ask me is we always rail on this idea of networking. And, if you remember when you were a student, that always was a weird concept. Like, what do I do? Just walk up to people and, it's at
Right,
that age
yeah.
can be kind of,
I still have trouble with that
Exactly.
sometimes. Right? Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Just walk up to people and say
Yeah.
hi?
yeah. And so what you realize over the years is networking is really doing this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's like networking is like being able to stand next to a person for an hour and do something over that period of time. Inevitably, some networking is going to happen, and then it'll grow from there.
So how does the college prepare students for this moment? Like, do you guys do like icebreakers or things like that to learn how to communicate?
Sure. I mean, we want to build the social aspects of the hospitality side of hospitality and tourism into the
big part of it.
curriculum, right?
Yeah.
So dealing with really what it comes down to is I can only teach social. Anyone can only teach social skills in a classroom.
Right. True. Yeah.
So really what it comes down to is as soon as we can and as often as we can when they're freshmen through their senior years, we're getting them out and simply interacting with folks like Nick, front of the line employees, back of the house employees, and just cultivating those skills that they'll inevitably need.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a self-selected group, right? Like if you're going to choose hospitality and tourism as a major, you know, the inevitable answer is, oh, it's because I'm a people person.
Right.
Of course, it goes a little bit beyond that. So we try and leverage that interest by just getting them interacting with people. Yeah.
Great.
Very cool. So keeping this festival fresh and exciting after all these years has to be, I mean, that's something you guys probably do every single year is really game plan. Okay. How do we step this up? What do we make it bigger and better this year? How do you guys do that? How do you guys keep it relevant?
Yeah.
We're already talking about next year now, and
Yeah.
this year hasn't even happened, right? So it's as it's too late to start planning newer things for this year, even though we have plenty of exciting things on the cusp for this year. We're already looking for what is even greater for next year.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this year, we have two-star Michelin chefs coming in from France. They're French chefs coming in to curate a Spanish menu for the Friday night aspect.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
how's that going to fly? They're coming in from France and they're doing a Spanish menu?
So
That's okay?
yeah,
All right.
I mean,
that's two different cultures. You know what I mean?
No, the menu's beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So and then
It'll be
like
cool.
this year, Michael Lugo did last year's dinner. Naberto did the year prior.
Nice.
This year, Black Fly and Collage's culinary teams are like the sous chefs for these two
No
chefs
way.
from France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we just try to keep it all local, but keep it fresh.
Yeah.
We have Emmanuel Kemji coming in. He owns Mira, and he's doing a Spanish wine aspect for Friday.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
master sommelier.
Yeah.
So as high as you can go in
Yep.
that pyramid for sure.
So that means pairing
That's
the
huge.
food correctly, right?
100%,
Can
yeah.
you define what that looks like? What that
Right.
aspect
So it's a matter of a chef and sommelier. It's a back and forth, and then ultimately they're going to be the ones that are going to determine the pairings. And then the next really most important step is then working with Nick and his team to make that a reality. And then ultimately,
Sounds like the plot of Wicked. I'm right.
it's a pretty wicked. It could be a pretty wicked problem. And it gets even more wicked with the last step, which is then using our students to then bring it to life, right? So to take it from the sommelier and the chefs to come up with and trust that they're going to come up with something great.
That's awesome.
These guys do a phenomenal job of putting it into reality, and then hopefully our students are the final kind of step to get it to people's table and fulfill that at full experience. Yeah.
But like we also added last year the VIP experience on
that's
Saturday at the
been
Grand
great.
Tasting.
Yeah.
So this will be the second time we do it.
So paint the picture of that grand tasting. Where is it? Like, what does it look like? What's the room and the
It's
atmosphere?
the coolest thing ever, considering like when I went to Flagler, it was a dry campus. So it's just like, I'm still in shock about it. But it starts at Markland House and then goes all the way through the Chris Beller Art Museum,
Oh, cool.
Student Center. It's in the Alumni House,
Yeah.
throughout the grounds all around. We always advertise that we have over 100 different Spanish wine selections. This year, I think we're going to probably be pushing 125 to 150.
That's awesome.
Most of the distributors have really come out this year. So,
Cool. Good.
but then the VIP experience is slightly higher in ticket price, but you have direct access to higher end Spanish wines.
Okay.
It's like the most expensive on a wine list would be $750.
Oh, wow.
And
Nice.
we'll have special curated tastings and educational aspects to it.
Yeah,
but
they
then
want to
also-
learn why it's $750. So,
Exactly.
100%. Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
also upscale tapas this year provided by Viva Hospitality with Michael Lugo.
That's
And
fantastic.
then the bar aspect will be Collage,
Yeah.
which a lot of which will be alumni of the hospitality program coming back in.
Awesome.
Support.
Yeah.
What an event.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does it look like for your average person? You park, you walk in,
Yeah.
What are you doing first? What would you recommend?
It's 3
Where are
days.
people going?
It's 3 days, right?
Yeah,
And it's
okay.
intentionally 3 days because we try and offer a different experience each day, of course.
Oh, great.
And almost and the idea is it appeals to a bit of a different market each day, right? So the tapas event on Thursday, which kind of kicks it off, a lot of community involvement in terms of the restaurants and different beverage providers. It's in the Leitner Museum in the Rudzinski Gardens, which is in the kind of the back, what we think of as the back of the place.
Sure.
The pool deck, the first terrace, the back portico, the lawn. So it's a very like physically and aesthetically dynamic. We have some music, and it's really just a bites and drinks and kind of a social gathering type.
I mean, this is a
atmosphere.
foodie town. Is this really going to fill you up? I mean, like for real. You said tapas, which are just like singlets. I like.
I mean, to each their own in terms of filling it up. But if you get around, there's plenty of good food to be had, and there's never been a limit on it.
And
so
I've never
you
seen
know,
someone leave hungry.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
So I mean, if,
You ever get ladies? Can I put this in a doggy bag? Like, you know?
there's always one.
No, we have but we have students who at the end of the night do a fine job. Of, yes, absolutely. Yes. It's how we get some good work from them. So
Smart.
yeah,
That's
absolutely. And then Friday is our most exclusive event. And that speaks to how we keep it fresh. One of the things that's so magical about it is these spaces that folks are able to get into are spaces that they don't otherwise get to at any point, really, unless it's a one-off occasion. So this year, a rotunda, which is which would have been the lobby of the hotel, if we think of the Ponce as a hotel, where we do kind of a first course, and then we all move up to the solarium, which is to me one of the more exclusive places in town.
Totally beautiful.
For a proper seated dinner, this is where the chefs and the sommelier are going to come together and do the pairings. So it's a full-on experience, and then we move to the outside space up there for the very last course, which is our dessert course.
Wow, so special.
It's very it's the one that I think we're all most proud of.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
most
It's
people
really
don't get to see it. It's our corporate.
exactly.
Kinda.
Yeah. And then Saturday, as he described, as our grand tasting. So it's again 4 different facilities, really open and flowy. Takes advantage of our beautiful weather here in St. Augustine, and a lot of good wine.
Sounds like a great date
lot
night
of
too.
good wine.
Great date night.
Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That one's a good
Weekend for Valentine's
afternoon
Day.
and go out to dinner on Saturday night. It's perfect for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Very cool. So next, you said you're already thinking about next year. What do you guys do to make this bigger and
Yeah.
better next year?
Just brainchilds now, right? Just
Right.
just start talking and seeing about what we can draw in and what aspects. We actually have a food purveyor from Spain coming and bring like Iberico ham and whole shave it on site on
fantastic.
Thursday and Saturday, I believe, this year. So that's pretty cool. Just really reaching out to different community partners and seeing what ideas they have and how we can source more educational aspects from Spain, though, too, and just keep Spain as the main focal point. It's very easy to stray away from that, obviously,
Yeah.
but just try to tie it all back into the Spanish culture of St. Augustine. So
We have a huge Florida man Spanish culture. So
Yes.
I'd like to put that in maybe for next year. That
Okay,
we could
yeah,
have a
Florida
Florida man
man,
night.
yes.
Yeah, something like
we
that.
talked about just now bringing
Listen.
back the
Yeah.
water gun fight with wine.
I'm thinking
yeah.
Before
See?
we had the festival, before it was we hosted, they did have a wine fight, which is
Yeah.
very classic, kind of like
That-
Spanish,
Yeah, we can make it amazing.
Florida man, Spanish
So good.
wine.
That's pretty good.
We
you know,
Make it
super
a
soaker. Yeah.
Okay, wow. Now we're thinking big. I like where we're going with this.
Brainchild. We're telling brainchilds here. Yeah.
Hashtag check your budget.
Can I get
Hashtag
Can I
sign a
get
waiver.
approval for that? I don't know.
See what we can get away with.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
the
sure.
insurance for that. All right. Where can people go to get tickets, find out more about everything going on this year?
So we're all over social media, Facebook and Instagram. SpanishFoodAndWineFestival.com, I believe is the website.
Yep.
There are single day tickets, but there's also 3-day passes and 2-day passes.
It's perfect.
So the only way to get into the Cava dinner on Friday would be to buy a 3-day pass. This year we opened up more tickets than we ever have to the public to be able to join that.
Cool.
And I think we might be. I'm
And
not
there-
sure.
yeah.
Good.
Or
Yeah.
close
Yeah.
to it.
All right.
Good problem to
If you
have.
sell
Yeah,
out,
it
then
is.
it's us. That
Yeah.
we pushed you right
Yeah,
over the
that's
line.
totally-
Get
Yeah.
in there now if there's any chance. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for coming in.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
Thanks
great
you guys for
festival.
having us. We really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, looking forward to this. It's you guys sound like it's going to be knocked out of the park, man.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
We're pretty proud.
better than Taco
It's a good time.
Yeah, we're pretty proud of it. Yeah, and better than Taco Bell.
bless you.
I promise you that. I promise you that.
Amazing. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys, so much.
Thank you
Thanks,
guys.
you
Looking
guys.
forward
Appreciate
to
it.
Very cool, man. Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah.
People love this one.
Yeah, and it's a great way for locals to get, out and about and do something great and celebrate this great partnership with students and local restaurants. I love that.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. All across the board. Same with our friends at Old Town Trolley.
Yeah, buddy.
Where if you're a St. Johns County resident, you can tour free when you're accompanied with a full fare adult paid guest. To take advantage of this incredible offer, just sign up for the Hometown Pass at hometownpass.com. This is great if you got family coming into town for, I don't know, the Florida Man games.
All right.
And you want to take them to see our beautiful place. Do it for free.
Mhm.
At least for yourself. Make your friend pay.
Yeah.
The Hometown Pass can be used at the old jail, Potter's Wax Museum, the oldest store museum experience. And it's the best way with the Hometown Pass to entertain visiting friends and family. Check them out. Go to hometownpass.com.
Yeah, you're right. They're staying at your house. Let them pay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, Floridians, let's talk about something that you would get your guests ready for. That is heating and air conditioning. No doubt, we're talking about All American Air. They've been the AC hero of St. Augustine and beyond. We're talking St. John's, Flagler, Duval, and Putnam counties. They're not just the experts, they're the cool cats of warranty and non-warranty service. They also have preventative maintenance agreements, new construction installations, and rocking high efficiency systems from Lennox Wonders to the ultra smart iComfort thermostat. They've got all your HVAC products in sight. Check them out today. Get on one of those maintenance plans, 904-461-0070.
Obviously, with today's show, I know we've got some wine lovers watching.
Yes.
So wine lovers, you got to mark your calendars for an amazing evening at Bin 39 Wine Bar when they team up with Canard Vineyards for a one-night only exclusive tasting experience. This is happening February 27th from 6 to 8. And it's going to be, of course, at Bin 39 at 4 St. George Street. You can join Adam Fox of Canard Vineyards for an exclusive tasting of hand-selected wines from Napa Valley and Paso Robles.
Wow, you did it.
I didn't say it with the Spanish flair this time.
Yeah.
Paso Robles.
Oh.
Paired with live music and heavy hors d'oeuvres. Tickets are just $99 a person. Limited spots available, so give them a call at 904-827-5740. All right, man, it's time for horoscopes. It's Thursday, so we got Libra and Aquarius on deck.
Oh, boy.
Start with Libra. Balance is a joke today. Literally everything goes as wrong as possible. And you'll feel like the scales are tipped in favor of doom.
Is this January you're reading?
Relationships like tangled headphones are frustratingly knotted. If you want fairness, good luck with that. Because the universe is playing dodgeball and your face is the target.
Whoa, we need to go to a Lace to fix that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yikes.
And Aquarius. Question everything, Aquarius, but don't expect any answers. You might feel like a square peg in a round world. And while you set out to change the world, today, all you're changing is light bulbs.
Oh.
Prepare for technology to revolt against you. Your computer will restart for updates just before you hit save. Ugh. Ugh was actually in there.
Right.
The stars wrote that.
Oh, wow. So I thought that was you saying
Ugh.
it.
No, it comes
Jeez.
from the stars.
That channel.
All right, what do you got?
Hey, Sheriff's Office announced there's a hunter safety course coming up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they scheduled it for February 8th, and what does that say? Why would they schedule it from... You're only going to the February 8th one on 911 Law Enforcement Way, St. Augustine 32092. For more information, go to Team SJSO on Instagram. Hunter Safety Course is a partnership between them and Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
I'll tell you, there's not going to be any cops left to work on
what
that
I'm
day.
thinking.
They're all going to be at one very spectacular Florida Man Games
Check
event.
the calendar. This was released yesterday. A conversation with Tony Hale, career in comedy. Tony Hale, he was on the show. What was that? He was in Veep with Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh.
Younger generation cherish. Where was the one? Oh, he was Buster in Arrested Development. You remember that guy?
Nope.
Okay, well, he's doing a talkback over at Limelight Theater. Adults,
Cool.
$50. Students are 15. Families of 4 get in for a hundo. And he's going to do a talkback and talk about this popular Netflix series, XYZ, called 904-825-1164. Conversation with Tony Hale, sweeping the
Cool.
nation. So that's Sunday, March 2nd. At least it's not on March 1st, so 7 o'clock.
That's good.
Last but not least, a view of a replica of George Washington's field tent is happening.
Oh.
You can also have an opportunity to meet George and Martha Saturday, February 8th from
I don't think so.
12 to 2 on St. Francis Street at the
I think they're both dead.
oldest house complex. The
Just-
reenactors.
I was just prepare to be disappointed because George and Martha Washington will not be there.
Well, you can see it in the teeth. So Saturday,
Okay,
February-
wooden teeth.
Right.
This better be authentic.
Woo, 12 to 2. Good luck. Free admission, everybody. Enjoy.
Sounds great.
Oh, Lordy.
Come see dead people.
Shake their hand.
Don't. Might fall off.
Oh.
But your teeth won't fall out at Magnolia Family Dentistry.
Nice segue.
Yep, they're redefining what it means to visit the dentist in St. Johns County and St. Augustine. Wooden teeth, no problem.
Yeah, yep.
No, they do better than wooden teeth.
Mhm.
Magnolia Family Dentistry, not just about clean teeth. They're about a clean and extraordinary experience from start to finish. Experience the difference with Magnolia Family Dentistry. Set your appointment up today, 904-824-0990. Andy Lace Med Spa. If you get hit in the face with something, or if you don't, if you just look like you got hit in the face with something.
Right, but they can fix it.
Refresh, rejuvenate, and glow at Lace Med Spa.
Yeah.
If you're looking for the perfect blend of relaxation and cutting-edge aesthetics, Elace Med Spa is your go-to destination for luxury spa treatments and advanced medical aesthetic services. Hydrofacials, Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, they do it all, and they do it all the best.
Yes, they do.
And if you say Davey's name, you get $100 off your treatment.
Wow.
Check them out at elace.com.
And check out Panache. They've been living the fabulous life since 1987, and they invite you to their pamper party. Their mission is simple. They're there to sprinkle joy from head to heart, one guest at a time, from a chic haircut to a soul-soothing massage. The team is all about pampering you to the max. Well, they align with Aveda's mission of ethical and sustainable business practices, and they've got some member deals going on right now, so check out getpanache.com and get with it, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, times people were very disappointed with their purchases.
Oh,
It's
every purchase I've ever made? Okay,
Well,
great.
here we go. The crystal mug my boyfriend ordered for me on our anniversary versus what we received.
Oh, okay.
It's a little off there, right?
It is.
Scroll
Yeah.
down. Yeah, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't even look like it.
No.
Next up, ordered the robe you wear when the police come to tell you your millionaire husband has died in suspicious circumstances, right? And this is what Temu sent. Yeah,
that looks about right.
That's very dehydrated. Next up, I bought a cat tower online that turned out to be so much smaller than expected, but Trevor is still trying to be appreciative about
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
He's looking on the bright side.
Poor Trevor. Next up, adamant, high quality.
One hit.
Yeah.
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 That sucks.
Next up, just bought this underwear or underwater protective case in Thailand and went swimming with it. You got to test these in the sink first with something like paper towels or
Right.
something. Yeah, you don't just go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially off the, yeah.
Yikes.
Next up, paint on my new cheap barbecue melts when the coal is burning.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
Next up, I washed a blanket with my clothes and it basically disintegrated. What was it, the lint tray?
Whoa.
Like,
That's weird.
really? Gross. Ugh. Next up, I ordered a happy sad octopus, but both sides came sad.
Welcome to my life.
Oh my gosh, look at this next one. The handle just broke off this brand new iron cast skillet.
God.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
And finally, I took a step on the ledge and my pants exploded. Wow.
Okay.
That's called a breezeway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little air conditioner there.
Oh, good stuff. Thank you very much, sir, for setting up a great show. Thank you to the folks from Spanish Food and Wine. Rick for pressing all the buttons. You guys out there for watching. Bye.
We made it.